Okay. Bed boxes are done. Of course, I cover it up. But that's all storage in there. All storage underneath the bed. Which is, and the water tanks are right there. Okay. So, put some insulation in between there and there, and life will be good. I got my headboard installed. I'll take you around back. My little utility room's getting cleaned up. Been packing up some tools that I don't need. Haven't seen my donkey in a while. Maybe when the winter time sets in. My neighbor with the boat's been gone the last couple of days. So that's cool. Well, I spent most of the day getting the back wall up and finishing the storage under the bed, which I built this in case I ever need to replace a tank, if I ever get a leak, something like that. You never know. You never know what could happen. The under bed, or we'll call it under mattress storage, is constructed so that when I remove all of it, which is just 4 sides and a bottom, unscrew it, then the tanks will lift straight up and out. Okay, so if we ever need to replace them, not a big deal. Take a couple of hours. That's the headboard. Let me back up a little bit. And like I said in an earlier video, there'll be a wardrobe on that side and a wardrobe on that side. And there'll be 2 nightstands, one on each side of the bed with drawers. Of course, there'll be granite on top. And just below where that plywood ends is the height of a granite shelf that will go the width of the bed, which will have, you know, plugs and stuff like that above it to, you know, charge your phones or whatever it is you want to do. And of course it's not done yet. But this one right here, I don't know if you can see it or not. I can't see it, but that'll be the top. Right here is the top of this thing. It's kind of hard to see with this goddamn, you know, iPhone, but there'll be, if you see my hand, there'll be lights coming down here that'll flash down, you know, and switched over here so she can turn on hers, or I can turn on mine, or she can turn on hers and I can turn on mine, depending on what's that bed. And then up there will be cabinets all the way across that are 24-inch deep, mind you. So all of this gets built out, cantilevered out to match the wardrobes, and then, you know, it's gonna be sweet. So the cabinets, gonna have lots of cabinets. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see the underbed, but it's there. I put my plywood on top of the bed to keep it flat. What I used for under the bed was this 1/2 inch, okay, and the main back wall right there, the headboard, is 1/2 inch. Now, keep in mind, the back side of this, I don't know if you can see that or not, I'm just kind of moving it around. The back side of that gets spray foamed, okay? And then on top of that will be another piece of 1/2 inch plywood, and that's where all my power and everything will be, you know, installed, as far as dump loads, surge suppressors, AC load center, inverters, converters, you name it, my friend. We got it all. And still got to tie that floor into this part of the floor. It's no big deal, it's just continuing that one over there, putting a block in, putting a block in, scabbing a block in, and scabbing a block in, and scabbing a block in. It's gonna get 3/4 inch plywood on top of it anyway. But of course, all the cavities, all the way down, all those cavities get filled with spray foam. That's nearly 5 inches of spray foam on this floor. In the main part of the cabin, there'll be 2 inches in my utility room, and 2 inches at the front of the house where the ramp door is. But I'd say 80% of the trailer, the floor, gets a shitload of insulation. So 5 inches, I don't know, what's 5 inches? 5 inches, 2 inches. You get 4 to 5 R value for, I don't know, what is it, every 2 inches, every 1/2 inch. And you can do the math, I don't feel like doing it right now. But anyway, I spent the afternoon cleaning up, vacuuming up. I blew a hole in my air hose. Can you believe that my 12-volt air pump system in my truck blew a fucking hole in my air hose? Could I fix it? I could. But I've had that air hose for, I'm gonna go and guess 30 years. I've patched it so many times. And I said, you know what? It's time for a new one. So I'm gonna go buy me a new one tomorrow. And that one there was 100 foot. I think I just need a 50 foot now. I do have a small, like 10 footer, but it's more annoying than it is useful. So anyway, got my lumber all stacked good. I'm pretty much done with everything. Tomorrow I'm gonna build the wardrobes, or at least the framing for the wardrobes on both sides. Get the top shelf completed. Get the granite shelf completed as far as the bracing for it, and then we're done, man. We're done with the bed. I've got a couple more pieces of I don't know, framing for the bed boxes underneath. Like this piece right here. I got to when I take it back apart to put in my my electronics, I've got to screw that in which is no big deal. So I'm just gonna leave them sit right there. I don't know if you guys can see or not. Yeah, you can see. Okay, you can see the top of the tank. All right. Well, underneath the tank, I've got 2 inches of this. Okay. And so I've got it facing the reflective side down. So on top of this, like right here, underneath those tanks right there, gets each tank I'm going to put a heat pad on. Of course, they're going to be at the bottom of it, so I'm going to have to lift the tanks up. Or basically, I'm going to take them out, clean the bottom real good. These are stick-on heat pads. My wires are going to come right down the center there and run to my utility room all the way in the back. Probably drill a hole right through that beam and send it right into my utility room. It'll just sit there as pigtails until we're ready to, to wire it up. The heat pads they have built-in thermostats. I think they come on at 45 or some shit like that, and they shut off at 45 degrees, whatever it is, man. It doesn't matter, but they come on and shut off at the appropriate times. Of course, I'll have a switch. So that I can just shut them off whenever I want. Anytime you're living off batteries, you need to be able to turn off everything individually as well as the whole thing. Because conserving energy when you're, boondocking or whatever, conserving your battery energy is key. And, if it's a 40-degree night, there's no reason to have the heat pads on, because we all know things freeze at 32 degrees or below. So, it's all good. But anyway, I'm just rambling now. I just want to do a quick video. Well, Gina and I, actually, we worked yesterday. I didn't video any of it yesterday, but she helped big time get the plywood cut and stuff like that. We were able to cut it right out here, man. It was really nice. I don't cut out here when my friend with the boat is here, because nobody wants sawdust all over their boat cover. You know what I'm saying? That would be a dick move. So, all right. If you like this video, this series, give a subscribe, give a like. Comments are always appreciated. And I'll see you tomorrow. I've got Friday. Tomorrow's Friday. And Saturday and Sunday. I've got 3 full days of nothing else planned except coming here. So hopefully when we look down this way, you won't see anything. You won't see the utility room anymore. So that'll be good. Oh, there's one thing I wanted to show you. I don't know if I could see it from my compartment or not, but might be able to. Yeah. I mean, like you see that right there and over there. I'm going to build a set of doors that are going to open and close. So my tanks and all my lines and everything are basically, behind a couple of, like some nice doors to, so you just don't, if you're standing here or something like that, just arbitrarily kick something or whatever, shit happens. So there'll be some nice doors built there. So I got to frame those out so that they, close nice. And that's about it. Cool. Check off, subscribe and like, comment if you feel like it. Bye.